So guys, wanted to take a moment to welcome you back to more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're just continuing on with the main story. We are in our home in Sparta, and yeah, just a ton of emotion going through my head right now, to be honest. But we're gonna continue on with the main story. We got a ton of quests to do, so yeah, let's see what this part holds. Alrighty, so crazy as it sounds, I agree with my little mother.
Was a true hero. Maybe one day they'll sculpt a statue of me.
I agree with mother to come and pay my respects first.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas, the days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Defy the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men.
My king?
Xerxes wants Sparta. He'll have to go through me.
So this started all the way back with him.
Incredible! Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has risen to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and daughter united in Sparta at last. And look at you, goddesses among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes, our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Kassandra, my king?
Who could forget? The girl who died to save her brother. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
Two innocent children were put to their deaths that day.
Kassandra, enough. Apologies, my king. She's been away from Sparta for a long time.
You both have. This one has fire like her mother. In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you. Losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
I've spent my whole life looking over my shoulder. If Sparta is to be my home again, I'd rather it be a peaceful one.
Peace at what cost? When Spartans aren't killing, they're training to kill. And when they're not killing Athenians, they're declaring war on their own people. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
You are
We
not my king.
graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Helot rebellion, and the Kryptia are stoking the flames. Savagely killing Helots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Kryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness makes Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Kryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not?
Of course. That's the point.
Good. So the Helots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
Okay.
Is there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
Okay.
My mother spoke of these Kryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and kill to survive. If they succeed at their training, they become the king's guard.
But why have me kill them?
For years, the Kryptia kept the peace between the Helots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Helots were dealt with. But
Quietly.
lately, these Kryptia have been killing men, women and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Kryptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
Alright.
And where would I start looking for these Kryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarak's Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Helot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
Okay.
If killing Kryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
3 targets. 292 meters north. 1,500 meters east. And another one 900 meters south. Let's start with the closest one, shall we? Probably gonna be Leonidas' house.
If Archidamos believes in the old ways, won't killing his Kryptia create conflict between him and Pausanias? I miss Kefalonia sometimes. Life was simple, even if Marcos was a bumbling idiot.
Maybe Marcos was a bumbling idiot, but I think creating conflict between the two kings is exactly the point. He wants to be the only king. That's just the feeling I get. That's the feeling I get. Very few people in this game ever really want something good for someone else. So there's always something. There's always a deep dark hidden hand. And this is the leader's house. And that is a lot of enemies. A lot of them. But that's the only one I need to eliminate. Really? I don't need to take out everyone else. Maybe I can do this quietly.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Hartson. Okay, good. maybe I can get away with only eliminating 1 or 2 people.
Something's going on.
Here, baby, baby, baby.
The fuck?
Should have held the button there. That was a small mistake. Everyone is on guard in here. Goodness me! Alright, let's see.
I'll find who that is.
I only need to eliminate him. Let me just move the body. One down. And no conflict. I'm gonna go to the closest one first. That's 1,200 meters. It's a bit of a travel, but it's not too horrible. So, gonna meet you guys over there because it's just easier than me mumbling and talking and rambling on for 1,000 meters. Alrighty, right outside the town.
The Cryptia.
Nice.
Listen up! I'm only going to say this once.
It's like a pig's asshole.
Everyone shut up! Listen up, you dogs! Some of you seem to think that because you were born in Laconia, you have the right to live in Laconia.
My goat is older than him, but he talks like he's a king. He kills our men, steals our chickens, and everyone's terrified.
You're allowed to live on the condition you produce for the Spartan army.
Spartans fear you more than you fear them. But they're trained soldiers. We're just farmers.
He's one. You're many. Let's start a riot, shall we?
Lately, production has been horse shit.
Watch this. Then stop killing our men and stealing our chickens.
You think I want to be here? I'd rather be in Sparta, fighting or fucking.
You couldn't fight or fuck your way out of a grain sack.
It's working!
Sparta gives you everything! Land, protection from your enemies.
I don't need protection. I want a pony.
Who dared speak when I'm speaking?
You've stolen our chickens for the last time. Down with the Cryptia. Who's with me? Malaka. I'll kill you myself.
Let's just move this away from the people there. You're a slave. You think I care about you? Seriously? They're gonna attack me? Maybe I chose the wrong options there, but I just found it funny. Alright, 1,300 meters to the next guy. These are actually pretty easy, in quotation marks, because they're not actually easy, but it's not exactly difficult to kill them. They don't make it hard to find. So 1,300 meters, and I'll meet you guys over there, because man, that's a long way to run. Alright, here we are. So I took a horse because, jeez Louise, this is far. And now we have an entire fort here. Like a whole bunch of enemies type of fort. Like in a holy crap amount of enemies. A holy crap amount of strong enemies too, at that. Alright, so I only actually need to kill that guy. Let's bring Phobos in, Icarus in closer. Icarus. I only actually need to kill that guy, but to kill him I'm gonna need to go through a lot of his friends. So I don't know, maybe you guys are gonna see it, maybe you aren't, because I feel like I can do a little thing, a little bit of a montage of the kills as I do, because it's kind of cool. So you know what, let's see what happens. But I know that guy's kill will definitely be in there. He will die a slow, painful death. Oh no, he won't, but you guys know what I mean. Oh, that's a big weapon. Ow! Pole march down. Killed him, dead as a doornail. Ooh, that was too close for comfort. Oh, nice. Lucky shot. Lucky shot. Very lucky shot. Ah. Okay. There is a different way to free them. And that's the end of this fort. Nice. I won't say it was easy. It wasn't. It was actually a pretty difficult fort to do. And now, what's next? Bullying the bullies is now done. And now there's this one. To meet Brasidas. But first I need to kill the traitor and finish the weapon racks, but we're gonna do that in the next episode. So guys, thank you so much for joining me on this. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming out for yet another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And yeah, whatever you guys do out there, please stay safe, stay classy, stay out of trouble, and then I will see you guys next time. Cheers guys.